Hello and welcome to Computer Tech and More. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Cooler Master SK630 mechanical keyboard. It is a 75% keyboard. It's featuring Cherry MX low profile switches, RGB software, Cherry MX. Let's continue the quick box tour. Sorry, I knocked my camera. Keep up with lighting with the LEDs. Low profile, extra slim white keycaps, brushed aluminum design, controls on the fly. Alright, let's go ahead and open up the box. Okay, inside the box we are greeted with this keyboard wrapping. And right now you might be saying to yourself, Cooler Master, they make keyboards? And I'd say exactly the same thing going, apparently they do. When I think of keyboards, I do think of Logitech. So I'm here checking out the Cooler Master just to see if it's one that I like for myself, and I'll let you know what I think about it. So what drew me to this one was the fact that it's low profile. It's supposed to help with like the articulation in the wrist so that you don't get like tendinitis and stuff like that. That's not a good day. But back to the keyboard. It has purple USB, which is interesting. It probably is just regular USB 2 or 3. I think it's just 2. It's a fairly nice braided cable, and it comes with a keycap puller. I do not recall if this is hot swappable. I don't think it is, even if these switches are cherries. But this bag is very nice. It's a very velvety feeling material. And the keyboard is wrapped in plastic. So you can keep that bag for if you're ever taking this to like a LAN party or something like that. And there it is. So around the corner it's got additional protection with this yellow film. I don't see it in the picture over there. So, well, there it is. I think it looks pretty sharp. I'm not sure if I like the squared off keys. They're also very flat, like completely flat across this keyboard. So if you like flat keycaps, this is definitely for you. If you don't, right off the bat, it probably is not. Just that's that. On the bottom, it does not have any adjustability in its feet. It's just got the 4 rubber pads, and that's it. On the back, you got one USB-C port, and the sides, absolutely nothing. How about rigidity? Quite a lot of flex, actually. At the base is plastic, the top is metal. It's 75% because you got the F-row. Actually, it's 10 keyless. What am I talking about? It's a 10 keyless design. I've been doing too many keyboards. I'm getting myself mixed up. I apologize. We got our F-row. We got that. We got our switches. Let's go ahead and pull off a keycap. Well, someone in the comment section is going to hammer away at me for calling a 10 keyless a 75%. They're not the same. And there's a little Cherry MX red switch. It's so cute. I've never used them before. I do tend towards liking tactile switches, but I do like low profile keyboards. That stabilization is not great. Can you see that wiggle? Probably won't even notice it, but the stabilization on these keys is not great. If you are a real typist, that may drive you bonkers. As for sound, let's move the microphone. Hi, my name is Computer Tech and More. Right, that gives you a little bit of an idea of how it sounds, at least on my rug. We're going to do this kind of again upstairs when I hook it up to a computer. It's got some basic controls up there, macro, LED. Well, let's go ahead and jump to the next section and plug it into a computer. All right, we're going to do the typing test for the SK630. As a blanket statement, I'm looking at it basically at a weird angle with my camera in front of me, looking at the screen with the keyboard. And all right, let's do our best. I'm not a professional typist. I'm an engineer, so I don't do a lot of typing in my daily basis. But I still like a good quality keyboard. All right, we're going to start typing. The microphone is going to be pointed at the keyboard so you can hear what it sounds like. Wow. Wow, I do not like typing on this keyboard at all. My average is Firefox died on me recently, so all my previous results also kind of went away with that because I just saved it in session file, I guess, not saving it hard. Normally I'm at like 51, 52. Recently I've gone up to like 55. So 49 is low. These keys just feel a little bit weird in size because of the kind of the squareness of it. This is also the backlighting. So I'm gonna talk for a second. I don't see that flickering in person, but because they're so flat, like my finger would travel a little bit. So I'm not so sure about that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to change my camera position. We'll talk about the lighting for a sec. All right, so this is again, a 75% keyboard. And the Cooler Master software wouldn't even work. With one of the other keyboards, I tried so hard installing it, having it load, that kind of stuff. It potentially messed up the other keyboard. And I'm just not even going to risk trying to install it to have this keyboard work. I completely uninstalled it. So this is just the default backlighting that popped up with my system. I think it just loaded whatever the keyboard is on my test system, which is just a purple in this case. So I think it just loaded that. So software aside, the lighting looks pretty good. Again, I don't see that flicker in person. But the effect on the metal looks pretty cool, reflecting up, and it illuminates through the keys pretty well. That being said, if you're doing this unilluminated, it's pretty much impossible to see. Where is the lighting? Cycle color. Oh, it's up there. Oh, I'm going to change lighting effects. So yeah, the defaults in there. So, Cooler Master. But I'm going to say, based on the software, I don't really recommend it. But we're going to do the gaming test and then I'll talk about this keyboard some more. All right, it is working. So, we are in game and feels very responsive. How do I like the keys? Because for typing they're atrocious. For this, if you get your hand shifted, it can be a little bit weird because they're so flat. And I think I like personally the cup, a little bit of indent in the middle, just so I can keep track of where my finger is on the keyboard a little bit easier. Let's run around. I haven't done this section in one of my gaming tests, so I may just get annihilated here. Oh, there's a bad guy. Well, I want this to be very actiony, so I'm going to just run in here and open fire. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There's probably a helicopter somewhere. Oh, there's a bad guy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Boom. So, what do I think? Feels fine. I think the keyboard itself is adequate. I know I'm saying the software is absolutely the worst. It would not work, corrupted potentially my system. I was not paying attention. Potentially corrupted my system, made one of the other Cooler Master keyboards I was testing out alongside this one stop working. Oops, I jumped into the fire. It's been a while since I played this scene. So what do I say? Avoid this keyboard. Typing is not great. This is basically the conclusion. Typing was not great. The gaming is okay, but wouldn't call it great or anything. Yeah, kind of a downer. I think I jumped into the fire again. Where am I supposed to go? So that's basically the end of my conclusion. I would pretty much just not recommend this keyboard. I think it looks nice. If you like flat keys, it can work. Know that I personally had a terrible experience with the software. You may not. So I'll have to let you decide for that. But for me, this is not the keyboard. Anyways, thank you very much for watching my video. Subscribe for more content. I have a bunch of other keyboard videos out on my channel and actually a few more upcoming. Have a good day.